We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Game one of 272 this regular season. The Thursday night opener, the kickoff game. And the National Football League season begins anew. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. First play from the 25, and they'll throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. They'll try again here. Second and 10. They'll look to throw. That's complete to the rookie first-round pick. Inside the 20. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 75 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. The extra point, up and good. And the Steelers have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. $7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Back to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
This one complete right side.
Well, there's fast starts, Mike, and then there's this. It just seems like it's completion after completion, and now they find themselves in plus territory. Every team has their fringe red zone down to their red zone plan, and once you cross midfield, you got to be thinking 6, at the worst 3, but you're coming away with points.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Back to the air one more time. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll look to throw yet again. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards. So they move inside the 20. 1st and 10 at the 18. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
They'll look to throw again. That's hauled in at the 2. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try to run this one in. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Detroit.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team 1 possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now, faking the give. He's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
The extra point is good. And the Steelers will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Tight end on the move left. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is brought in at the 10. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions. Extra point attempt still to come. It's up and through. And the Lions will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So, 1 quarter in the books in the season. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Steelers. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his 2nd touchdown here in week 1. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Steelers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Drive will start on the ground. And this will be a Lions first down as he gets this up past the 35.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. Throwing right. It's taken in. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. First down, Detroit. Now give on the ground. Yards are hard to come by there. We'll work it down to the 37-yard line. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
Here's a 3rd and 10. This one intercepted. And the Steelers will take over possession here at the 44.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. 37 yards. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. And he'll go the wrong way, trying to use that speed to get out to the pylon, but he had to give ground, and they tackle him for a loss. Backed up to the 3, it's 2nd and goal. Here comes the blitz as he looks to... That's going to be intercepted in the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Going for it all. He's got it! And he'll be taken down at the 30.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with him and take that play away.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Lions first down. They'll send him over to the left. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Back to the air once more on second down. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Detroit. An extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good. And the Lions will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. He'll start at the 4. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie. They're going to motion the tight end over here. To the right side here, pass is caught. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. Back to throw. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was third down. The Lions going to turn things over to the field goal unit. This will be a 38-yard attempt. His kick is good. And the Lions get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. Throwing now from the gun. He'll air it out down the middle. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Let's go now. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. To the air now on 1st and 10. Now he'll air one out. And this will be tracked down and intercepted. And he will be out of bounds. No time left on the clock. And that is the final action here in this first half.
Steelers 21.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Three points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. Here comes a return from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's 1st and 10. The third quarter begins with a run. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Number 1 rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. He's going to let this one go deep. That is hard. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
When he continues to play at this level, Mike, it just makes this team so hard to beat. It's the combination of leading both long, sustained drives and then being able to strike in bunches. It puts so much pressure on these defenses, and with the way today's game has gone, doesn't look like he has any plans on slowing down.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And this offensive line, creating running space, he'll get 6 and get inside the 10-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They put a receiver in motion to the left. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Lions. Extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Lions will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Right away, they'll set up to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
20-yard pickup there. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Street. 60 Maverick. 79 Bronco.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Cup 19. Ready?
He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. He's got his man right side. It's complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
They'll look to throw again. A toss left side, caught by his running back. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Look wide. Get this one complete. And this drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
Here we go, set, check out.
Here's a run to the 5-yard line. Now here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
They'll go with him again. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
And now with that stop on 2nd and goal, the defense really flips the advantage to their own favor. 3rd and goal from this length. I think now they can play a lot more pass-heavy defense and not be so concerned with the run game.
Line of scrimmage back at the 7 for 3rd and goal.
Let's go. Ready?
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's going to be about a yard short of the first, getting it up to the 36. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. And he's out of bounds here. It's a big pickup. At the end here of the third quarter of play.
31. Steelers 28.
Got it. Ready? 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Set. Dragon 60. Hut, hut.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Go. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Mustang 19. They smash. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up third and 1.
Here we go. 3rd and a yard.
Street. Ready.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Shut up.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he will score. Touchdown, Steelers. That his 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener. The PAT up and good. And the Steelers have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This will be returned from the 6. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Let's go now. 19 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 79 Bronco.
Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Set. 18. Pioneer. Check go.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His 1st NFL touchdown in his very 1st NFL game. The extra point is good. And the Steelers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt, and although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
Back to the air once more on second down. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They'll look to throw yet again. His throw left side is complete.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Back to the air one more time. He'll get this out to his running back. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Back to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Quick throw here is complete. 14 yards on that pass play there. First down, Detroit.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
Okay, ready? 60 by 6, 60 by 6. Set.
They'll look to throw. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Touchdown, Detroit. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. Important moment here for the Lions as they're going to go for 2. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he will get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is successful. And game on. Lead is down to 3 here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. The return starts from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Ready? 19 tight, 19 tight. Panther 60,
back to throw here to begin the drive. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 41 yards. To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Steelers. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his 2nd touchdown here in week 1. No problem there on the extra point. And the Steelers are going to extend their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Mills now. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 84 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Now the try for an extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. A safe kick taken at the 5. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Sight. 79 Bronco.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
A gain of 11 on that one. That's a Steeler first down.
Cut 19, cut 19. Here we go, set. 18, Pioneer. Cut, cut.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Let's go.
They'll drop to throw. That's caught! And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Now it is 1st and goal. Back to the ground after the penalty. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. He'll drop to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. It's a debut for the ages, paying immediate dividends. 3 touchdowns in the season opener. The extra point is up and through. And the Steelers are able to extend the lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Now on 2nd and long. A throw on the move is caught. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the 4th quarter, with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game. And they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball. And let's see if they can take advantage of it.
Here we go. This is 4th down. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have a Lions 1st down. That was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs. They'll look to throw again. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
It's just so impressive to see how good these guys are, especially the veterans, Mike. They've been out there a long time, a lot of experience. They know exactly where they are on the sideline, not only to secure this catch, but to be able to toe tap and drag that 2nd foot. That's a big-time play by a big-time receiver.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
He'll let this go deep for the end zone.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
They'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs.
And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. Now for the point after. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the fourth quarter. In need of a recovery and a quick field goal. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. He's to midfield.
That was their last shot. They've got no timeouts left. Now the offense can just simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike. Victory formation, take a couple knees, get on with the win.
1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to air this one out. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Dragon 60. Check smash.
Putting the tight end in motion.
Check go.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. They get the season off on the right foot. The winners in the NFL kickoff game